Okay, we're here at Dynamo HQ and we're handing out Thanksgiving turkeys and a week's worth of groceries to those in need.
Well, yeah, we're part of, being a part of the Houston Dynamo family, and the Houston Dash family is giving back. It always has been with this club, and we do a very small part. We show up to these events and help out where we can, but really the Houston Dynamo Dash Charities is what gets a lot of credit for, and just being a constant in this community. Where it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whether it's planting trees, and just constantly giving back to the Houston community, which I know is very, very important to the club.
We are at the HSP headquarters and we are giving out turkeys. We are giving out all the sides with the turkeys. We're providing, these families that it's pretty stressful around the holidays with money, gifts, presents, and it's so nice to alleviate that stress and help some families out during this time of year.
Which is vital for any sports franchise to support their community. And food insecurity is a huge one across this country, but in particular Houston, it's something that I know a lot of people and a lot of organizations are helping with, and we're humbled to be a part of that. Just a community sense, we don't get to do this all the time. We, as athletes and coaches, I think sometimes we get stuck in our lane of competing and winning games, and it's nice to get outside of our box and understand there's a little bit of a bigger world here in Houston, and to kind of recognize the community members, the officers, the constables that are here, the board members of the Dash Charities, Dynamo Charities. So it's just a good sense of community here today, and trying to get some people some food a little bit easier.
It's really important that we do this just to connect with those in the community. Obviously, we're around the corner from our own stadium here, so it's a good place to start, honestly. Obviously, there's a lot of people in need. Life can be very difficult. It's not easy for everyone, so we start with kind of our own patch, our own area, and just give a little bit out to those that need it, and in a time that obviously calls for it in Thanksgiving. So yeah, I feel like when we're in season, we don't have too much time, and we're kind of always focusing on the next game and the next training session, and we try and do as many community events as we can when we're asked to do it. But I feel like when the season finishes and you can kind of turn our focus to more things that maybe are a little bit more important. Obviously, I'm spending more time with my family, and makes you think maybe a little bit of a different way. We're coming up to Thanksgiving. It's a time of the year, obviously Christmas coming out, where you start thinking about other people. And I think it was important I brought my wife and my kid as well, so it's important that we all came here, and even if it's just for half an hour, and just to give back a little bit, I think support.
It's super important for the Houston Dash to be involved in something like this because it's giving back to our community. We're all about community. We're all about helping the people around our stadiums, the youth that play soccer, and it's cool to be a part of. Yeah, it brings me back to when my mom's single mom of 4 kind of struggled around the holidays. She would want to make it super special for us and not show kind of the financial stress to provide meals like this, and we had help back in the day, and I think it's super important to continue to give back and also be the help for people today.